Hello and very warm welcome to Swift Tutorials. In today's video, we are going to learn how to integrate Google Play Search API in iOS. We are using swift4 language and the Xcode version is 9.2. So let's start. Open up your Xcode project and create a single view application template project and name it Google Play API. I already created one for myself, so you can create one for yourself. So now let's jump to the UI part. In this tutorial, we only cover that how we hit the API and get the result. In the next video, we will learn how to pass that result. So first, this and change the view color, and here we will drag a text field to this, and we will give it constants 0 trailing, 0 leading, and 30 pixel from top, and height will be 50. Okay, so this is done, and now we need to specify the IB outlet for our text field here, and here we go to new referencing outlet, and we will say txt search, and we connect. So this will be done, and now what we will do, whenever user type on this text field and hit the search button of the keyboard, we will hit the Google Play API and get the result. Okay, so here we say correction will be no, and spell check will be no, and return key will be search. So this the UI part is done for this tutorial, and now we will open up the view controller.swift file. Here it is, and now let's start the code. I make it a little bigger. So now first in view.load we will specify that the text field will use the delegate, and here we will say that this class will implement the delegate for text field, and here we will say UI text field delegate, and here we need to implement the text field delegate so that we get know when the user tap on the search button. So we will say UI text field delegate, and here we will say text field should return, and it will return true. Okay, so this will get called whenever user hit the search button of the keyboard, and here we will call a function is search place from Google, and place will be this, and string of type, and here we will do our searching. Okay, so now we will call this method here because we are going to hit the API whenever user tap on the search, and here we will say text field dot text and make it non-optional. And so here we are done so far, and now it's time to implement or integrate the Google Play Search API. So open up your Firefox, and here you will search Google Play API. You will get a lot of this result. Click on Play Search, and here you can see the Play Search. There are different type of requests. Here they say the output, you can get the data either in JSON or XML. So here this is called nearby search request. So if you want the user to get the nearby search according to his location, then you can use this API. But we are interested in text search. Whenever users search a place using textual input, and we will get the result. So this is the text search request, and we are going to use it. So here we will copy this first, and we will create here where str Google API is equals to this, and here this is text search output. Here we will change it to JSON, and parameters will be query and is equals to this, and here we will type our place to query, and here we will have to send a key here. Okay, so you can get this thing here. You can see it JSON and require parameters query and key. Otherwise you can specify more parameter optional, but like location radius of the search results to be limited, and here we get a key. So to get a key, we have here get a key and select a project. I already created project, and here I tap my project 2 and press next. It will get me a key in few minutes, a few seconds you can say. It's taking a little bit time. And here it is the key for us, and let's done. And here we will go to our search here, text search request. Okay, it's there, and here we will place the key here. Now the next thing we will do, we will encode our string as per the query rules, so that it suppose if user types the character like there is a space, so it will automatically make it URL portable. Otherwise our URL will be nil and the app will crash. So here we'll say str google api dot adding percent encoding string dot, here we have query URL query allowed, so this is, so it will make our string. Now it's time to make a request, so here it is giving an error to make it unwrap. Okay, so this is, so here we okay where url request is equals to url request, and here we say init with url, we will pass here url, and here we will pass our str google string, and here we will pass str google api. Okay, so this is our URL request, and we need to specify URL request dot. So here it says giving error because it's not unwrapped, so here we have to unwrap this too, and here say will give it http method is equals to get, and here we need to create a task. Now let task is equals to URL session dot shared dot data task, and here we have this, and we have that task with completion handle, so we will use completion handle data task, and we will pass our URL here, URL request, sorry, and here we will enter, and it will give us data response and error if error occurs. So here we have, now it's time, if our error is equals to nil, that means we are getting result successfully, else we will have error, we have error connecting Google API. Here it is. Okay, this, so if we don't have any error, then we have to pass the data that is coming in a JSON format. So here say let JSON dict is equals to JSON, sorry, JSON serialization dot data with JSON object, or here we have JSON object with JSON object with here, and here we pass our data, and data we unwrap it, and option will be demutable containers, specify the error and dictionary are created immutable objects. So here it is, and we will print this JSON for our distance. So JSON is equals to JSON dict, and let's say this, and now let's run the app. So here it says that it is not handled, so we will make it try, and this, and let's run the app now. Oh, sorry, wait a second, I didn't resume the task. So the last thing we do, we will say task dot resume, so it's start hitting the API. So here let's run now the app, and I will place a breakpoint here. Okay, the app is running on iPhone 10 simulator, and let's search here, and I will search cricket stadium Dharamshala, and now let's see, I bring up the keyboard, let's clear this console, and I will hit the search button, and here our error is nil, so we get something, and here we say JSON dict and it's nil. So here what we are, oops, this URL is wrong, so here please check the typos, and let's run it again. And here I will type, let me disable this cricket stadium dharamshala, and let's bring this up, and here I will click on the search, and here we get the response, error is nil, and here JSON dict, so it's something is inside, and here we will print invalid request. So the request is invalid. So why it's invalid? It's again a typo query. It should be query. Let's run it again. So these are the typos I made. Sorry for that, guys. But be careful with the typos. And let's again type it third time. Dharamshala cricket stadium, and let's bring up the, and here it is. So let's go clear the console, we get some result, and here you can see the result with the status is okay, and you get the results, and it is formatted address is HPCA Cricket Stadium, District Kangra, Dharamsala. So you can also get the location from geometry, and if I go copy this, and I let me open Google Maps so that you can get, and let's go to this maps.google.com. Let's open the API. Yes. So here it is. Let's open the map, and what we copy the latitude from here, and we goes here. Let it be opened up, and here let's copy this and go to Xcode, and we will copy the longitude 2 and comma and this, and we will enter the enter, and it will search for us. My internet is slow, so that's why it's not rendering the map, and as it's searching, and here it is. So you can say this is, now when I tap it here, so here this Dharamsala Stadium view Himalayas, and this is the cricket stadium of Dharamshala. So let me make it more, and here you can see this is the stadium. This is what we get here. So this is the Google Play Search API, and this is how you can use it. And in our next video we will use it by autocomplete, like autocomplete that user, whenever user types, we will update this API and display the result in a table view. So this is the tutorial regarding the how you get the place from the Google APIs, and this is a paid API. So if you have more number of fish, then you have to purchase their plan. And if you like this tutorial, then please do like this video and give it a thumbs up, and do share this video. And if you haven't subscribed to our channel, then please subscribe it, and so that you will get aware of our future video updates. Thanks for watching. Have a great time. Bye for now.